we've really been impressed today in our dealings with your staff and how excellent the service is. And the word that comes to mind is they seem almost like, I don't know, super attentive. They just have this intensity, like you mentioned earlier, almost like this, when you talk about...
They genuinely seem happy to be in this industry. And that is quite interesting to see and wonderful to see, actually.
In fact, one of your young people said that, what his colleagues, those who stay are those that have the kind of the fire in them as far as hospitality goes, and they can. But what do you look for when you're recruiting specifically that says, yeah, that's the one?
So first, people need to have the skills that are determined. You need to have done this or that. You have acquired the skills, whether it is service, culinary, hotels. But these are the hardcore skills, computer skills, etc. That's the experience. You can look at the CV, but you don't hire only from a CV. And especially when there are less skills available, you're going to spend more time in training and developing in-house. But what is absolutely crucial is that the person you're going to hire is going to be embracing the culture and is going to become an agent of that culture and is going to be able to replicate that culture. And this culture is about loving to serve others, be of service to others. And we ask people to give us examples. And it's not because you are a server that you're necessarily good at it or very service-oriented. You can do the job without creating. So we ask people, how do they do that? How do they go about that? When is the last time they had done something special for someone? So we hear about that. We need to determine whether they like to be surrounded by people. They like to be surrounded by people. And there are lots of clues that tell us whether that person is there. A smile. Is the person smiling, or is the people just frowning and being very reserved? Which could work for certain function, for certain support function in accounting, but we still need to have people we can't have all extroverted people working. We need a mix of characters and talents, but we need to see genuine quality to want to serve, to help, to assist, and to engage with people. So we can see in the eyes. How you look at me in the eyes? Am I seeing? See, you're smiling with your eyes. I don't look at you. You're smiling with your eyes.
Likewise.
When you start to smile with your eyes, that tells me that there is something else happening. A smile, just a regular smile. Smile is the cheapest thing that you can do. It's quick. It takes not even a fraction of a second to do. It's quick, it's cheap, and it makes you feel good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
right.
You don't use a smile if the person is upset because the room service took 2 hours to come and the bed and the bathroom smelled bad and your cocktail was spilled on your dress when you had the cocktail. No, you're not going to smile and say, yes, of course, like you. You don't do that. However, I would say 98% of the time you can use it. So when you recruit people, do you feel that there's something happening? Are the people engaged in addition to the skills they have? Does the Savoy make them tick? Why are they here? And I would say 95% of the time, well, it's the Savoy. Mm. So people, when you say the name, people have a certain understanding, and it's strange because since I arrived here, the Savoy is owned by everybody. Everybody has a stake in this. And when we do something that is not right for that person, I can tell you, we hear about it. People write, people call. I still receive letters, and it's rare these days. Of course, we receive letters of compliments and to thank us for the extraordinary experiences And this goes from generation to generation. But I've never worked in a place where people own the place. And this is where we're just a custodian. Let me just be the custodian. That's what I want to do. Let me try to make it not as good, but just a little bit better than when I inherited it. And then I'll have done my job. But so we look for these soft skills. We look for these traits of character. To select the right people. And then we educate them. Mm-hmm. We indoctrinate them, in a way, to be able to, again, if we do that well, it is self-perpetuating. Mm-hmm. And then I can go on holiday, enjoy my little barbecue, my little glass of wine, and cycling and golfing, because everybody is carrying the culture. I'm not. We have a philosophy, and this is important. How we translate that is we have a philosophy. We are not in a traditional pyramidal structure where everything is top down and I'm the boss and I'm giving the order, etc. Because if you do that, everybody will be waiting for the next one to actually do something about it. So we prefer to take that pyramid, you invert it, and I'm at the bottom. Okay? Yes. The responsibility still lies on my shoulders, but I'm the one to guide, orientate this pyramid, guide, inspire, share. But the people who are delivering the experience are the people at the top. These are my line employees engaging with our customers, with our guests. They are the ones who are delivering the experience. And they need to be empowered to do so. But empowering meaning they need to be able to, as well, to make a mistake. When the young lady entered the room here, she'd made a mistake. Mm-hmm. But it's important that we sit down and say, by the way, why did you enter? Were you not aware? Were you not told that this room was occupied? Were you not told? So how can we make it better in the future? And then we engage with the leaders, and we say, so what can we do to make it better? We learn by trial and errors as well, but we need to let mistakes happen and correct those mistakes so that we foment and we create this culture of excellence where we are open to criticism, we are open to feedback, but we do something about it. Mm.